Good evening and welcome to News 10 on my Fox 10. I'm Matt Gregory. Patrice has the night off. We've told you how budget cuts in Illinois are forcing public schools into a difficult situation. And in Palestine, Illinois, that could mean more than cuts to programs. It means cuts to teachers. In this Palestine, Illinois classroom, students spend the day learning the basics of high school math. But it's the state they live in that is having a hard time making numbers add up, and it's at the cost of their education.
2 years ago, we were ranked in the top 40 in the state of Illinois for our test scores. And now we're looking at cutting teachers that are part of that group because the state doesn't fund us.
This is Joe Sorenberger's first year as the superintendent of the Palestine School District. What he's had to learn fast is where his funding comes from.
We have three main sources, and those sources are local property taxes, state funding, and federal funding. And the key to that for small rural districts in Illinois is the fact that 59% of our funding comes from general state aid.
But the budget problems from Springfield have trickled their way down to even Palestine. That's left them with around $500,000 deficit to start the next school year.
With the way the state's going and the way they're cutting things, we don't have a choice but to make hard decisions, and those decisions will be made this month and in the months to come.
Starting this month, the superintendent says they'll have to make cuts to programs like social studies, math, and science. And when we say cuts, we don't mean the programs, we mean teachers being laid off. If you think it's bad now, in the future, it could be even worse. Early estimates are that rural districts will receive even less of the aid they need next year.
Chicago schools and suburban schools don't live and die by general state aid. We do. So when they make those cuts, that doesn't bother them one bit.
So the Palestine pioneers will continue to head into uncharted territory, searching for ways to continue award-winning education with less than acceptable funding. At the end of the month, the school board will vote on what positions to cut that are of certified staff.